The purpose of this study is to explore the effectiveness of classroom labeling as a strategy for the professional development of early childhood teachers. Because on-the-job training is crucial in the early childhood field, and typical forms of information delivery have been shown to be ineffective, this innovative approach of classroom labeling has been developed as an alternative method to in-service training sessions and seminars that are currently widely used in preschool and daycare centers. A well-designed classroom instructs and conveys multiple messages to its students. The environment is referred to as the third teacher. The concept of classroom layering takes these concepts a step further and shows how the environment can also be used to teach adults who are in the learning community of that class. What is classroom labeling? Classroom labeling are posters, words, pictures, instructional displays, and other decor that contain educational and instructional information for adults within an early childhood learning environment. The classroom labels have detailed explanations and implications for the type of activities that are encouraged in the area and extensions for learning in that instructional setting. Where is classroom labeling applied in the classroom? Classroom labels are placed on the walls and shelves in the classroom where the information can be read and is directly applied to the teaching and learning process. Here is one way that labeling is implemented into the layers of a classroom. The emergent layer creates the atmosphere. This is the bold, large, at-a-glance decor that sets the tone of the classroom. All of the elements in the room work together to invite both children and adults to enter into the instructive scene that has been created. The canopy layer defines the classroom. This layer includes bulletin boards, artifacts, all of the aesthetics, and the layout of the classroom habiliments. The decor labels as well as entertains and provides beauty, with captions that make a point, send a message, or simply convey that visitors are important and welcome. The words and pictures clearly define the activities in the room and help others entering the room to get their bearings easily. The understory layer provides information. This level of decor has the most extensive amount of educational materials for the essential adult companions in the learning environment. It includes detailed explanations of the importance of the items placed there, implications for the type of activities that are encouraged, and extensions for learning that give suggestive ways to interact with the children. The posters give terms and vocabulary as well as meaning by naming and revealing the educational importance of common classroom items that may just be seen as toys, manipulatives, furniture, school supplies, etc. It supplies information within the actual setting where it will be used. forest floor supports the student. Children learn, play, and relax in these areas. Pictures, props, special toys, and costumes with one-word names and picture labels are thoughtfully placed on low shelves to facilitate children's play, to reinforce self-help skills, and provide a language-rich environment. Decorations are more non-permanent in nature and can be placed and replaced in this area during playtime by children or teachers. In this layer, adults act as behind-the-scenes support, coming and going and setting up instructive play scenes, providing suggestions for problem solving and assisting in cleanup and decluttering. For the actors and directors on the main stage. Significance of the topic chosen for classroom labeling. Although many topics can be taught via classroom labeling, for this research the subject matter was narrowed down to the benefits of the use of technology for young children. This topic was chosen because many preschools use technology, but there are some scholars, parents, teachers, and administrators who oppose its use. It would be beneficial and relevant to learn about what this research says concerning technology's appropriateness, efficacy, and proper uses within the preschool classroom. Here is a video describing the philosophy and appropriate implementation of technology into one early childhood program. Current research is now widely documenting the positive effects of technology in educational settings in the development of young children. Those who use computers in their learning or who play computer games regularly have shown greater gains in intelligence, structural knowledge, problem solving, and language skills compared with those who do not use technology. Why is iSchool philosophy and technology so important to the early childhood classroom? Researchers and educators are beginning to understand that the modern child is fundamentally different today than just 30 years ago. Educational perspectives must change with the cognitive shift of the population. Children of this age need new approaches to education and classrooms that meet their developmental needs. iSchool classrooms support the mental needs of the modern child by ensuring that technology is fully integrated into the environment and the curriculum. iSchool founders have two guiding principles for their use of technology in the preschool classroom. Number one, we believe that people will change the world, not technology. The world could be changed by readers, thinkers, listeners, speakers, human beings, not apps. Technology is a tool that will be used, and so young children should be taught early how to be good digital citizens, as well as learn to be proficient in its basic terminology and uses of current technology. The term digital citizenship refers to the need for adults and children to be digitally literate and responsible through an understanding of the use, abuse, and misuse of technology, as well as appropriate, responsible, and ethical behaviors when using electronic media. Number two, we believe that children need role models as teachers. Machines will never educate children better than caring adults. Technology does not teach children how to live. Children learn best from the real people who are close to them and who make them feel valued. Teachers who use media in a creative, responsible way to enhance life skills produce students who do also. Technology should only enhance active and creative play, outdoor experiences, social engagement with other children, interactions and conversations, and should never replace them. Technology in the early childhood classroom should support a child's environmental needs, which includes a setting that fosters independence as well as the ability to participate in decision-making processes and creativity. These will be essential skills for their future success. iSchool founders believe that when used appropriately, technology should offer learning and teaching opportunities, expand creativity, support healthy lifestyles, solve problems, and accomplish tasks, while promoting relationships among children and between children and adults. Research question. Does classroom labeling increase the teacher's awareness of the benefits of the use of technology for young children as evidenced by the teacher's recall of them? Research study plan. The preschools where the study was conducted have an enrollment capacity of 25 to 200 students. All of the teachers employed were recruited to participate in the research study, with the expectation that at least 80 teachers altogether would agree to be involved. All teachers in both groups are asked to complete a survey at the beginning of a 2-week period and then to complete the same survey at the end of the 2 weeks. In the survey, the teachers were asked about how much time students spend using technology that is connected to learning objectives and how much time for play. These questions were asked to ascertain why and how much the children are using the computers for comparison purposes with other classrooms in the study. The survey also asked how important is the time that children spend using a computer or iPad in the classroom during the day. This was to determine the teachers' attitudes about the importance of technology in the classroom. The final 3 questions were asked in order to gather information directly related to the research question to see if teachers gain new knowledge through the classroom labeling. The questions were: A, are there benefits of children's use of technology in the early childhood? B, what should young children know about technology? C, what should a child be able to do using technology in the classroom? The answers to these questions were recorded and will be tallied and compared to the answers on the same questions at the beginning of the study. By comparing the teacher's pre-knowledge with the post-knowledge, it will be evident if classroom labeling increased the teacher's awareness of the benefits of the use of technology for young children. Only the experimental group A had learning posters hung in their room for classroom labeling in the time between the first survey and the second one. The posters were left up for 2 weeks. The information used on the posters was adapted from International Society for Technology and Education standards, as well as other sources of research literature. The ISTE standards were developed as guidelines for the use of technology in grades pre-kindergarten through 2nd grade. The same labels, 6 11 by 17 posters with information about the benefits of technology for young children and ways of extending children's interaction with technology, were placed in the classrooms of each participating center on a particular predetermined day. The teachers were given the classroom labels to post in their classrooms, but not given any instruction as to where to place them or whether or not to read and study the information or what to do with the ideas presented on the posters that will be used as labels in the classroom. Group B served as the control group, and their classrooms did not receive any treatment. The collected post-assessment data will be recorded and compared against the pre-questionnaire and then between groups to ascertain gains in understanding the benefits of technology for young children and what implications there are for the classroom. The results will be interpreted using the rubric that Guskey developed to assess professional development techniques. Guskey's 5 critical levels of the professional development evaluation has 5 evaluation levels. The 2 levels that will be assessed in this study are Level 1, was it helpful? And Level 2, did the participants acquire the intended knowledge and did attitudes, beliefs, or dispositions change? At the conclusion of the meeting, the participants will be asked to work one more day in the classroom and to read the posters with intentionality for remembering the information. They will then be asked individually to recount all of the information that they remembered. The results for each participant will be recorded on a chart. An incentive will be offered for this extra day of retention and recall by the teachers and will not be mandatory. Thank you for your interest and to those who participated. Results will be made available through email after March 31st.